This additional tournament in Maine will give us an opportunity before the Quebec tournament to sort of like see where we're at.
We have to do well because I'm gonna be really annoyed if I gave up Italy for this and we just go there and like basically shit the bed. My kids can't see that part.
We have a few folks that are gonna be coming along that haven't played at a WFTDA level, which is it's a different thing.
This is our first WFTA tournament. This is serious. We're with the big kids now.
We're the Halifax Harbor Grudges, and we've just entered into WFTDA, so Women's Flat Track Derby Association,
which puts us on an international scale.
Even just talking about it now, I'm like, I love this sport.
Showing up at the arena, and signing in and getting this lanyard that says WFTDA player. I couldn't even believe it. It was super exciting.
There definitely was a bit of, holy shoot, look at all the people out there and how amazing they're playing. Some of the charters had never played an A-level game at that point.
I was obviously pretty nervous, very intimidated.
All right, friends, before we get too distracted, can we get focused in on our goals? That would be awesome. Awesome.
This is my first game back in a year, so I'm really happy to be back with everybody. So personal goal, again, is just to, communicate a lot with the line, adapt very quickly, but really find the gel with whomever and wherever we are, because we can do that. We can definitely adapt to that.
Edmonton was great, but it was a different version of this team, and so I'm excited for this tournament to be a place where we establish ourselves as a team and start to get to know each other really well on the tracks.
My personal goal is to find my flow as an offense. So this will be my first time doing that in a game setting with purpose. And my tournament goal is for all the patches that I sewed on for you guys to stay on.
Yeah. So I think just a couple more reminders, and then we can just have fun. You can offer and have conversations about what happened, but let's focus on what we need to do next versus what happened and what we felt bad about, right? Unless it's something constructive that we can move into the next jam. We focused on what's to come. We use positive language with our teammates and with ourselves.
And let's be positive and cheer on each other, high fives.
Always tough.
Yeah.
So
booty slaps.
Huh?
You like what?
Booty slaps?
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, is that...
Yeah, that's actually a nice thing. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with that though, that's actually something that you should maybe name and you can
Please,
encourage.
yeah, because I have a tendency of doing it too, so if you're not comfortable.
Slaps are good, but grabs maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, no grabs.
Open. Yeah.
Someone like me who's literally a charter who played a rookie bout 2 weeks before. And then I was literally thrown in, on a line with the Grudges in the first game, in the first line of this WFTA tournament.
So rude.
Why do they do that?
Literally being here.
Game in the first 15 minutes was incredible. Things were jiving, we were feeling really good. Our lines that we designated were working, and then it kind of went to shit in terms of really high amounts of penalties.
I feel like in the first game, we're like, oh, we're doing so great in the first half, and we actually like got kind of like, we can do this like too much so.
Once I get in my head, I cannot get out of it, so I fouled out of the first game in the last jam, which thankfully I didn't have to run out and hide or anything, but that was pretty upsetting. I do get a lot of penalties, but not that many usually.
That is the ball game.
Second half, I think penalties got the best of us. So they ended up taking the lead and keeping it for the rest of the game. But I think that we learned from that. I think that everybody kind of knew exactly what the issue was. And now we know for tomorrow.
Going forward, I think that just like staying strong the whole time and like really working and pushing through.
We played so well, we know what we can do. Like now we know what we're capable of. That first half should be how we play all the time. ACR has changed its approach to traveling in games and partying.
You know, we were a team that liked to party hard, but also play hard.
There was an excessive amount of partying, and people would drink a lot the night before.
But this felt very different, so we really took it a lot more seriously.
The tournament discussion happened before we went, in which we discussed the idea of not partying at all until we were done playing, and everybody was on board, which I know it was hard for some.
I made that promise kind of like to the team, and like, cause I can party and like I like to party, but I'm gonna wait until like the games are done so that I can go crazy. Like I'm not gonna like, you know, jeopardize my playing and like the team's playing because I want to party. I mean, every time I go to a roller derby tournament, I'm like so excited about all the hot queer babes that are gonna be there because there's so many, and I'm just like, but I mean, to me, like the derby was like the most important thing. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna like it, you know, that's all I'm gonna focus on is like the derby first, and then like maybe later if there's like a party or like, you know, I'll look around then. But I was like, laser focus, you know?
It kind of got into a space where it got into like their heads a bit, and then they just kept getting more penalties.
You could definitely sense like the blockers talking amongst themselves about how things were a bit unsure.
It was a little bit stressful just to get there on time. We were told the arena was opening at 7:30. Got there with, 1 minute to spare. And they weren't ready to open the arena right now. So I guess they don't expect people to show up and get going early. We spent a lot of time outside stretching and dancing, which was really fun for our team to kind of have our crazy time before the games.
One of my favorite things is going back and watching our games and having announcers be like, Halifax is dancing again. Almost exhausted by us.
Yeah.
We do this for fun. I play roller derby because I enjoy it. And we express joy through dancing, apparently.
On a scale of 1 to 12, how good am I at flossing? I am a 15. I have a lot of floss-offs, and I do like to think I win them on a regular basis. It's a great way when you see somebody else doing it to start doing it back to stranger, but it's like a way to connect with somebody. Goes back to our goal on the Grudges of being fun and having fun, and so I think it's a great way to connect people and form that universal friendship.
I love your dress! So good! All right, we'll finish this on the track.
I felt a little bit stressed and and like a bit of pressure for sure, because it was like the first tournament and like I'm captaining a team. And I mean, the captain role for this team is also like the coach role. It's a huge role that I definitely underestimated coming into.
Going to Maine, I was told right before we left that I was going to do offense instead of brace, which was just so many feelings. On one hand, just like, why is my bracing not good enough all of a sudden? Which is just, I think, a human reaction to be like, definitely all my fault. Has nothing to do with any sort of outside influencers. It's all me.
I was quite excited, but again, quite scared, because again, not playing the same position that I knew. I was always in one spot, doing the same thing at all times. Now you're telling me to be completely different, and I wasn't really confident, right?
Karaoke hour right here by Halifax.
They were intense. They came out ready to fight and probably based that on our performance the day before. Their defense was like, they reformed so quickly around us that the Jammers needed help. They needed our help and we couldn't give them the help because penalties were high again on that game, really, really high.
I was just like having a lot of trouble jamming against, like these blockers were like so strong and like hard, and I just like was not getting around, and then I got benched for like half of the second period, I think, and I was like, I took it pretty hard. Like I was like, oh, I suck.
The frustration, I think, came from, like, there were a lot of, like, hits that kind of were getting missed. First half, I got hit to the face. Like, I was off for, like, 5 minutes with, like, a bleeding mouth.
They were really punchy. I say that with their hits, with their movements. It was just, like, a lot of, like, hard hits. They were fighting. They were fighting really hard to win.
On the track, I got clocked in the face, and there wasn't a call. And, you know, you come off and you feel pretty angry about it. I feel as though I need to model the behavior I'm expecting of others. I can't come off the track and have a fit if I am expecting that other people can come back off the track and like hold their shit together. So that's really has been my goal throughout the whole tournament, is like, what do the other people need? But balancing that with like, what do I need? Sometimes it's challenging too. So I'm finding my feet with that as well.
Well, we have a final score. Halifax scoring 105. The Black Rose takes the victory at 100.
I think it was a challenging mental game for us in a lot of ways to just recover from that stuff.
Everybody plays a role, no matter how much track time they get.
You don't think that you're really gonna play. You have to fight even harder to get that place to play.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Yeah, like mentally exhausting.
When you get in your head in Derby, you just end up doing worse and worse. So for myself, it was feeling a bit like I was disappointing the team or not doing what I was supposed to be doing on the track, which was really tough. And I think I beat myself up a lot. I didn't sleep well either on the trip. I think I slept 3 hours a night the whole time we were there. So not sleeping makes me not think straight and makes me emotional. So I was just like a basket case for half the time that we were there, which was really tough.
How's everyone feeling?
I think we all were feeling like super about that game, and it was just like super hard, and we all were like, okay, we need to go and let that go and reset and come back like and play the Derby that we know how and like have fun and be positive. In between games, we all just like went away and like spent some time together and like didn't talk about that game. Like we like let it go, you know, we were like preparing for the new and really helped.
Did you get hangry?
Yes. Why would that come up? Oh my. I have a genetic variation which causes my blood sugar to always be a little bit higher. And so I feel low blood sugars to a degree that most other people won't feel.
I love Tina. Tina's a dear, dear friend of mine. Tina needs to eat, and when Tina needs to eat, she becomes a very angry person. But Tina doesn't pack snacks and plan appropriately.
And so now people have recognized that there's a certain switch in my personality that happens, and I have learned to accept that if somebody is pushing a snack on me, it's because I've reached that point.
I mean, it's a little bit weird when we have such strong personalities and everybody's so different. And of course, there is such a mix. We have the veterans, we have the newbies. There's so many different people. And then just to be able to go into a group and feel like you have a place and feel like you have the ability to be there is so great.
I mean, I think we all just wanted to improve our ranking and actually do okay. So there was just that pressure of being like, can we do this? I don't know. It was a lot. It was intense.
It's a lot more pressure. The play is really fast. The hits are hard. These people know what they're doing. I think that just hyped everybody up a little bit, just in terms of wanting to make sure that we're doing what we should be doing.
Our goal was to go there and try to do the best we could.
And I just watched some footage recently. You can see me beaming. I'm so excited to be backwards again.
For me, it was really difficult because I was still dealing with trying to find my place on the line, finding my place on that team.
We made adjustments, and now let's come back and win this. So we made some decisions based on the previous game around who was getting a lot of penalties to switch things up, and I think that was pretty hard for some people. They didn't feel great about it, but we had to kind of figure it out. I was really happy. I didn't go into that game thinking we were gonna win it.
Trying to make up for lost time. Oh, nice move to the inside by Tank.
We came out in the third game and played really well. We really cleaned things up, and that made a difference on the scoreboard. It was a super, super tight game.
We're going to the halftime. This is one heck of a competitive and close bout.
The first half of the game against the Hellions of Troy, I was playing offense, and that was actually going pretty okay because there had been a couple of games already. It kind of got my feet under me and figured out what to do for different jammers because I had not been practicing anything like that before. So the fact that I hadn't drilled that was quite stressful.
I was playing mostly, I think it was brace. I've never been a brace in that game. So I was playing a position that Narden would usually play on the line. So for me, it was really difficult because I was still dealing with trying to find my place on the line, finding my place on that team, where before I knew exactly where I was, what my role was, and now it was changing. So for me, change was really difficult. So there was a point I felt really ineffective. I felt like I wasn't quick enough, I wasn't skating the way that I knew I could skate, and I was letting my line down. So I took myself out. And just made the decision, instead of being sad or down about it and then putting that energy with everyone else, I needed to take a break. So at that time, I took a moment, you know what I mean? Kind of felt for myself for a minute, got out of it, started singing and dancing and supported the team in another way that I could if I didn't feel good on the track. So I was supporting everyone from behind the line.
Remind yourself that the supermarkets just don't stop.
That was around the second half, and I was racing from then on, and I just watched some footage recently. You can see me beaming. I'm so excited to be backwards again.
Yes, indeed. Grudges out of the box.
I was having. I was just like, I need to do good. I need to do good. Like I was just like really like making myself too shitty by like talking to myself like that. And I was like, okay, this time I just need to do what I know how to do and like have fun and try things. And I did.
Honestly, I barely looked at the score that game. I was so focused on like just keeping a good vibe and like really having a good energy. Like that's all I really cared about. I was like, if we can just like go away from this game and not feel like really crappy about this weekend, that would be awesome because we have another tournament to do. And like, you know, I just like didn't want people to not feel like they were having fun and that this was like a fun thing that they were doing. Because then what's the point if not, right?
Good game. I really loved watching you play. All we did was
We won our first WIFTA game.
We went out and tried really hard to stay out of the frickin' box, and we did, because that was our downfall for the whole tournament.
Winning is like over the top. Like, yes, we did it, you know? Like we're up there with the big leagues.
Came here in hopes to dominate, and we did in this game, and I will take that, and I will bring it home to Canada with me.
I think the last game taught us like and showed us what we can do and what we are capable of as a team.
I've said it before that I love to lose, and I lose really graciously and always look at it pretty positively. But I think having a win is just good for morale for everyone, including myself.
After that second game, like if we didn't win the last one, it would have been like, ugh. Like it would have been, I think, really hard to build people back up to be like, hey, come on, we got this. Like, let's go into Quebec really stoked. We were so excited to go to the after party, and I don't know if we just like left it too long, and Tina was real hangry, like real hangry. And then we got there and like no one was there, and I think Radish was wearing like some sort of rainbow jumpsuit or something. It was so stoked. Radish was like, come on!
Yeah, so I was definitely hoping to like go and like party with people and like dance with people and like hoping that that would happen in Maine, and did not. I was like, where are all the derby babes? Like,
right. That's right. But anyway, I mean, we had fun just chilling.
Team, thank everyone who was involved in this tournament. It was so well run and well done, and it was an amazing first experience for us. So.
I think that we have this really beautiful balance of not only keeping people in check and making sure everyone's okay and supported, but we also try and go to those after parties and, you know, try and be social, because Derby is not just about the sport, it's a whole community. We need to make connections with other leagues too.
There was a sense of kind of an uplift with Maine.
I think it really showed that I can be there. Like, I'm not just like a baby anymore. Like, I have something that I can contribute to the team.
Honestly, this weekend was like one of my favorite weekends of my life. I thought it was like so great, and I feel like as a team we like grew so much and learned so much about each other and just had to like work really hard together, and I feel like it like brought us so much closer together, and I can't wait to do it like again in 3 weeks.
There was very few practices. I think we had 5 to 6 practices between Maine and Quebec.
I was prepared for a really intense, like hard tournament. Like I was like, okay, but we also didn't practice that much before, so I was worried.